personally?
Okay, thank you so much, High Excellency and the Ambassador, European Union in Kenya. I'm called Zeliuma. I work for Radio Mayinga, KBC, and here is my question. The county government of Homa Bay is running ambitious scholarship programs, namely Fins to Swim Scholarship and Vocational Training Center Scholarship. Would the EU be interested in partnering with the county government to facilitate placements in Europe?
Thank you very much. As Excellency EU Ambassador answers, maybe I'll just welcome you really to Homa Bay and say that we've had very, very fruitful discussions around many of these areas of partnership, including green investments, including the upcoming Homa Bay International Investment Conference, including areas of vocational training and TVETs, including the areas of digital economy and digital jobs, agriculture, the blue economy, especially the fish industry, and I'm sure you'll have an opportunity to speak about the question and several of these other areas. So I welcome you, Madam Ambassador.
Thank you very much. It is my first visit to Homa Bay, and I'm very happy to be here. Kenya is not just Nairobi. That's why I want to go out and visit all the counties and to learn about the reality of the people in each county. Only like that can you understand the country and see what needs to be done and how the EU can best partner. So we touched upon many issues during our talks, but on the specific question that you were asking with the scholarships, the European Union has one of the largest scholarship programs in the world, which is called Erasmus+. Erasmus is an internal EU program where millions of European students every year study in a partner university in another member state. And this program some years ago has been extended to all our partner countries, including Kenya. So these scholarships are open to all students at master's level from Kenya. And these are fully funded scholarships, all expenses paid. And you can just apply online. And they cover so many different subject areas. Unfortunately, in Kenya, we still have a low absorption capacity for the Erasmus scholarships. I don't know why, because you have so many gifted Kenyans. So one of my aspirations is also to visit the different universities and talk about the scholarship opportunities of the EU. That's why I will visit the Tom Mboya University this afternoon. But we also have scholarship programs in the TVET area. So it's just a matter of seeing how this can work together and link up with the programs of scholarship that you have already here in Homa Bay. This is something that we can do as a follow-up of our meeting today. Thank you.
Okay, I'm Onyango Lovina from Dala FM. Yes, now my second question. What plans are there to shift Homa Bay County from rain-dependent agriculture and smart farming, and how will EU help in this transition? Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that Homa Bay is a largely agricultural county. 76% of our people, really or more, are engaged in agriculture as a way of life. With climate change setting in, it is very, very difficult to rely on rain-fed agriculture because the seasons have changed, the times have changed. Many times the droughts come and are longer than expected. And El Nino rains like what we had, people planted and then the rains came and swept away all their farms. So it is imperative to move away from just rain-fed agriculture into mainly irrigation agriculture. And this is an area that as Homa Bay County we have factored heavily in our CIDP and in our conversations with Madam Ambassador. There are programs of the EU in support of, especially of youth and women in agriculture, but I will leave it for Ambassador to maybe say something.
You raise a very important question, and in our talks I also talked about the European Union transiting into a green economy, and we are helping Kenya in its ambition to become a green economy. And the transition of agriculture to a climate resilient agriculture is a question of survival here in Kenya. Because as the governor points out, most people are employed in or draw their livelihood from the agricultural sector. So to make agriculture climate resilient, it's not only about irrigation. Irrigation is very important, but you also have to look at climate-resistant crops and new ways of farming. So this morning we also visited Isipe, they have a campus here, and they're also developing climate-resistant crops and new ways of agriculture that can resist droughts and floods and other climate-related challenges, including increasing temperatures. So to make that transition is not only a challenge in Kenya, but worldwide. And we are engaged in that, and the EU in Kenya has as a mainstay of our cooperation a green transition.
Thank you, Ambassador. I have another question. That the government of this county has been laying foundation for a strong governance structure and people-centric decision-making. As EU, do you have any plans of supporting this county in terms of capacity building to ensure devolution takes place here? Well here. Thank you.
The EU has a devolution program. Part of it is also capacity building. I cannot give you details now, but also at the national level, at the central government level, we say it's not enough to devolve without capacity building and without the funding that goes with it to implement the tasks. Only like that devolution can be successful. So we are going to look at that, what can be done in capacity building, because this is really key. I will check what we have in our devolution program and what else needs to be done. I'm also planning to come with the EU ambassadors to the Western region, and our member states also have capacities in that area. So maybe we can come up with something. Thank you, Asante.
That should be all. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies.
Thank you, and thank you, Madam Ambassador, for visiting Homa Bay. Do find time to come back, as you've said, later as the year progresses. Karibu.
Thank you very much for the excellent reception I got. It's a great honor to be here. I greet all the people of Homa Bay, and I have been honored to be, I have become a Homa Bay ambassador also this morning. So I will carry that flag from now on. So, and I will be back. Thank you very much. Asante.
Thank you.